Hello, my divine being. I hope everyone had a peaceful full moon in Capricorn. If you still need to use the full moon energy, today will be the last day. Today will be the last day to use the full moon energy if you haven't. But I hope everyone had a great full moon, buck moon. I hope you guys did your rituals and things that you need to do or you do for yourself, honestly. Like for me, I love Tioni steam for every full moon, new moon, and yeah, full moon and new moon. I'm always Tioni steaming. So that's just, important for me. True word. What card was that? The Temperance dropped out, and I'm gonna keep it for some reason. The Temperance card dropped out, and I'm just like smoke cleansing, like extra smoke cleansing cards right now. I kind of already smoke cleansed them before I press record, but I just feel like smoke cleansing every time. And the Temperance card fell out. Balance out energy. Balancing out energy is the pathway to wisdom. Moderation is the key to balance. I feel like somebody just honestly let go and let the divine start to lead. I know it's not easy, but letting go and letting the divine lead is very profitable to one's peace. Make sense, divine beings? I'll write that down too. Letting the divine lead is profitable to one's peace. Let me start with this stuff. Energy. I don't know if sometimes it's very like brings back to that reading where I was talking about runneth over with blessings. Messages from my divine beings. Messages from my divine beings. Ooh. Page of Wands. Two of Swords. Some of you, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, okay. Left out of Temperance in Spirit, and then I could. Knight of Pentacles. A lot of you is literally like sitting there with a smirk on your face after dropping like 5,000 tears. And you're sitting there with a smirk on your face because as you dropped all those tears, you realized so much truth. So much truth. And you didn't allow what you realized to taint you. What's the word that they like to use? Crash out. You ain't let it let you, you didn't allow whatever occurred or what you discovered or what your discernment told you or what your dreams revealed to you, what your spirit team showed you. You ain't let none of it. You let none of it affect your healing, divine being. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Spirit said, watch how I bless you this week. just for sitting comfortably and focus on healing. Like you literally just wrote in your journal, made some plans for yourself, and said, you know what, I ain't get time for this. I could make new friends. I could find a new man. I could get a new job. I could get a new position. I could start a new business. Everything new. Yo, what's so funny right now, y'all? The new money card is right here at the top of the deck. Like, it's just looking at me. It says new money. Let me scroll from here for y'all. Literally, like, y'all was like, everything new. And y'all ain't got no, see, look, let that friend go. And that came out last time. And I feel like y'all let that energy go. Y'all let that energy go because y'all realized it wasn't balancing for you. Like, it wasn't. It was causing an imbalance in your energy. And that's important to my beings. Like, realizing that somebody could cause an imbalance in your energy is like the most important thing, okay? Literally. Ooh. We got Trendsetter and Netflix and Chill. Honestly, I kind of did, and date night just put that. Netflix and Chill could honestly be you like chilling with yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like stuff like that is like superbly important, but whatever y'all are planning, divine beings, Spirit say you're gonna have some difficult decisions to make, but keep your head and your heart balanced. Like, I don't know how to emphasize that. Hold on. Like, I think I was having spiritual Hippolo moment. I was doing a reading and I was trying to like point out how to keep your emotions balanced when you're making decisions and how it's super important, especially females. Like you, like if you're a divine being, feminine energy, valve, I don't go that far today, but you have gifts. So if you have divine gifts, your emotions have to be balanced. So say the business just took a hit because let's say the store next door got robbed, so nobody else wants to shop in the area right now, and because you're mad and you don't know how to balance your emotions as a leader, you're gonna close down shop and open a new location, or you're gonna sit there and take your time and think of a proper decision that works out for the company, yourself, and the customers. You see how I took that there for y'all today? That's what balancing emotions is important for. That is why we need to make sure our mind and our heart are always level-headed and not acting out of just catastrophe is what I'm hearing. And I feel like you're realizing that now, divine being. Like, your character is important. Trust me, I've been through a lot of spaces and rooms, and as like modeling was my core, was my purpose, but at the same time I didn't have any support or any push. So anytime like my character was like downplayed or certain things like that, I never really acted out. Like, I never acted out. Let me change my words. I didn't overly act out. I think there was probably like 2 or 3 times where I really like crashed out, spazzed on people because like People were attacking me all at one time in my own home. Literally. I was being attacked by every individual, including my roommate at the time. I was being attacked by everybody in my own home, bro. It didn't make no sense. And my roommate at the time, she was so da-da-da that she didn't realize that there was an issue with that. In her mind, let me just go roll a blunt with receipt paper. Lord have mercy, I've been through some things in my lifetime. And I really had to sit with myself. I'm like, Lord, I'm grateful for a roof over my head, but this vicinity ain't for me. I can't be around there. So instead of me, like, I literally got mad. I find it so funny that they're doing this banging thing all of a sudden, and the whole time we was peaceful with the background. Okay, thank you. So at that time, I just spazzed on everybody. I was like, y'all know y'all are in my space disrespecting me and then coming at me. Like, I literally spazzed on everybody, female and male, because I had just finished cooking for everybody. Like, I cooked food for everybody. And y'all have the nerve to disrespect me in my own space? Yeah, no. Hey, Divine Beings, if somebody tells you that you're being too emotional because you have boundaries, that person don't need to be around you. Okay? I had to learn that from my own family members. Their biggest thing was, you're too emotional, you're too emotional. No, what y'all are doing to me, I would never do to you. I have feelings. Okay? So my feelings and how I keep myself balanced, I don't want that to happen to me, because if it happens to me, it's going to disrupt my feelings. I'm going to feel away. You see how that plays out, Divine Beings? And most people don't realize that that's the main core issue. Like, duh. Like, seriously. So respecting somebody's boundaries, or even creating boundaries alone, and I think that's what Spirit is redirecting me to here. Like, with all the new, you have to have very strict boundaries right now, Divine Being. Literally, very strict boundaries. Like, every energy that comes around you has to go through a test between you, your spirit team, and your creator. Okay? They have to go through a test between you, your spirit team, and your creator. Okay? For me, nobody's allowed in my energy belt until my spirit team says that you are allowed. Okay? Literally. Ooh, I just scratched myself. Clarify the patient lines, please, Spirit. Yeah, I got the 2 of Wands upside down. I thought that was weird. Hold on, y'all. Okay, Spirit says somebody's trying to block your Page of Wands. Indecision, lack of progress, failed partnerships, lack of confidence. So maybe that you, somebody that you was working with. Okay, Spirit. I like how we brought it there. Because it's literally the Page of Wands and then the 2 of Wands upside down to clarify the Page of Wands. That's interesting. But it looked like whoever you was about to work with, wasn't supposed to work with you. You weren't supposed to work with them, Divine Being. Excuse me. Like, that was going to cause a blockage on your new beginning, your new creative mindset, your new business venture. Like, that would clarify the 2 of Swords, please, Spirit. That, like, whoever that energy valve was, and that's why I just said to y'all, like, having strict boundaries is very important, because certain people can't come around me unless they go through a meeting with my spiritual team and my creator, because I know my energy valve. I know my heart. I know my intention. I don't care what the outside may seem. I don't care if I look like I got a nasty attitude or a stink attitude or whatever the case may be. That's because you probably have a stink attitude, and that's what you want to see out of me, because I know I don't got no stink attitude. Ain't nobody do nothing to me. But if you do something to me, don't sit here and push the bear. Don't push the bear, because what happens when you keep pushing a bear? It roars. That's why you have to have strict boundaries. So when you decide to roar, nobody could be mad. Nobody could be upset when you decide to roar. Why? Because you have boundaries and disclaimers for a reason. Clarify the Two of Swords, please, Spirit. You're the boss, Divine Being. Confirmation. You are the CEO, Divine Being. Nobody can take that from you. So if anybody that wants to come around you and have, like, I'm hearing autonomy. Why am I hearing autonomy? What is autonomy? I know that word too. Self-governance. Autonomy. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, that's, yo, Spirit is funny. You have to have autonomy. Oh, man. I'm like, where am I getting this word from? I know the word, but whatever. I see why they tied it in here. Self-governance. Clarify the Two of Swords, please. Yeah. The Three of Wands to clarify the Two of Swords. Your plans are coming to fruition. Your efforts are paying off as your success is on the horizon. Rati, Marie, this is very proper. My life will Marie, this. Sorry. I be so excited with myself, y'all. So proud of myself sometimes. Having the eyes to see is very tricky. As you can see a lot. Sometimes. All the time. Every time. But you got the Temperance with the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands with the Two of Wands, and then the Two of Swords with the Three of Wands. Now, this Temperance card is here to remind you to keep balance. Like, remember who you're creating, who Source is. Like, remember who Source is. Remember who God is. Remember who higher power is. Who's the boss. So why don't let the news trick you. Aha. Don't let the news trick you. Because if you let the news trick you, oh, okay. What you gonna do if you let the news trick you? You're not gonna listen to the divine? Hello, Divine Being. Are you gonna listen to the divine? Because the divine shows you secrets. The divine is not showing the system the secrets. So if the divine gave you the bigger picture, if Source gave you a bigger picture, if God gave you the bigger picture, what are you worried about? I'm about to get real passionate. If God gave you the bigger picture, I'm talking to somebody that might need to tap into their Akashic records. Like, deep tap into Akashic records. And if you don't know what the Akashic records is, please take the time out to look it up, research it, and knowledge yourself on it. Because it is important to know what your Akashic records is. Okay, so my beings, it's very, very important. But that's a topic for another day. It goes real deep. Like, understanding self, understanding your energy valve, understanding the balance of who you are is what works for your creator and your source, for God, excuse me, literally. Because we like to say we are all our own gods, right? But how do gods behave? Some gods act like they can't walk around peasants. Like, for me, I can't live in peasant land. No disrespect to anybody. It's just the vibration doesn't work for me. I need to be around nature. I need to be around trees. I need to be on the green grass. Like, I need to hear nature. I'm an earth sign. So as an earth sign, for me, that's what works. You see how you learn your energy valve? That's what works. So those are the things that you might have to stick out here, Divine Being. Get a little extra grounded. Because the Knight of Pentacles, like, you took your time, you took your patience. Whoever you was starting that business venture with, that's cool. They a hater. Nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about their haterade. Nothing. You should ask them for more haterade. Because guess what? You transmute the energy. You transmute it. That's what you gotta do. Transmute it. You know what? I'm okay with y'all hating on me. Because when you make it, and when you're a successful divine being, and when you're running that business idea that nobody wanted to believe in, and everything is going successfully, and you're making millions and billions, and shout out to the person that wants to start your YouTube channel. I'm saying that to everybody. I'm not singling nobody out. Start your YouTube channel today. Sign up today and create it today if you haven't. I am here to tell you to start. All it takes is to start. Okay? To start. Because whatever creativity you may have, somebody else may need it of service. Okay? How do you think they put baby showers together? How do you think parties are put together? You need people of service. Okay? So just start, divine being. Don't hold nothing back. Just start, please. I'm here to give you that extra push. If you don't got no mommy and daddy, I ain't got nothing either. But guess what? We got our spirit team, and we got higher power, and we got God. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep moving. We're going to keep, I got goosebumps right now. We're going to keep pushing. Okay? We're going to keep going. We're going to cry. We're going to wipe our tears, and we're going to get up, and we're going to keep going. We're going to start. We're going to try. We're going to do. We're going to do, right? Because if we don't get up and do, and if we don't get up and try, and I know I'm about to cry because some of y'all got kids. Some of y'all have children. And we got to do it for those individuals, those younger divine beings that are walking around without the proper guidance because the world was corrupted the way that it was. But guess what? We have rich besties that look up to us. I call them rich besties for a reason. Okay, divine being. And they look up to you. They look up to you. So if you need a little extra strength today, look at your rich bestie and be like, you know what, let me get up and take my rich bestie outside for a walk. Change that mindset. Change it. Because I remember when I laid in my bed and I could not get up to take my rich bestie for a walk. I had to push myself. Okay? So, and no, I did not have help, and the help is right there. It was a narcissism help. They want to help you and make sure they're getting paid too. I went through some stuff. Okay, do you know what I mean? So I'm saying, I say certain pockets, maybe someday along the line of my journey we'll get to a full topic cleanse about it. But after my surgery, I literally was in a house when my mother was there. And if I needed help or wanted help, it had to be either some type of monetary subject in it. Mind you, I had surgery, so where's the money coming from? Anyways. Or it had to be done how they want it to be done. That doesn't work for my energy vibe or the safety of my child. So, I took a deep breath for myself. I said, Lord, you never gave me something I couldn't handle. So I still got up and I took care of my rich bestie. Okay? So, divine beings, I'm saying that to say, whoever that person was that tried to steal your business venture or copied it and went and did it, and guess what? They not getting the customers. They not getting the traction. They not getting the followers. Why? Because the divine said it was written for you. The divine said it was written for you. It wasn't written for them. It wasn't written for them. It was written for you. So that, and thank God you took the time out to sit there and heal what you felt. Thank God you did that. Thank God you chose to sit down and heal what you were feeling. Because you didn't do what that person decided to do. Or that energy valve, excuse me. You didn't sit there and still launch the idea and made it seem like you was better than them or nothing. No, you took a minute. You went silent. And they thought that your silence was a weakness, but they didn't realize silence is a strength. And that's okay, Divine Being. Because here you go this week. Popping back up. Literally, using your, discernment. Using your gifts. Using your clears. I mean, I'm talking to somebody that's clear audience. So that means you can hear through the walls. If you clear audience, you can hear through the walls. The walls. Okay? If you are clairaudient, let me say it properly, you can hear through the walls. If you're clairaudient, you can hear through the wall them. Okay? If you are clairaudient, you are able to hear through the walls. Did I say that clear enough for every ethnicity just now? Spanish, I ain't dead. I mean, I would have to tap my brain in to remember the Spanish exchange. To remember the Spanish exchange right now. But I said it in so many different ways for y'all, because it's so important to understand. You are who you are for a reason. Nobody can change you for that, okay? Let me get an angel card. Angel card for my divine being. I love the silence today. Oh my God. All my life I had to fight last week. All my life. Spirit talking to me through this reading. I'm about to drop a business venture. All right, Spirit. I got my personal message to you. They're new business ventures. They're new business ventures. And Divine Beings, whatever you start, I am here to support, okay? I am here to support you near and far, spiritually and virtually, okay? I may not be able to get support physically, but spiritually and physically, I'm fully here supporting you guys, okay? Fully. I'm putting all positive words, positive energies into your goals, into your strides, because I know what it's like to have no one there to push you. I had a lip gloss company for about 2-3 years. My mother watched me struggle to get the company up, this, that, and the third, the whole nine. You see, last year, right before the order of protection, that's when my mother decided to buy her first lip gloss. But she didn't even want to buy it. She was like, oh, can I get this and I'll give you the money later. My biggest thing now, I don't believe in giving me money later. It took her 2 weeks to give me the money for the lip gloss. Mind you, she played like she forgot. Oh, I forgot. No, you didn't forget. In your mind, you feel like you shouldn't pay me for my lip gloss because you're my mother. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym, so you're going to pay the $12 for your lip gloss. Especially if the way that it was a vegan lip gloss. So I can't wait for Nicki Minaj to start dropping again for y'all. Because, woo, child, Nicki about to come and eat back up the game. Nicki is about to eat back up the game. Okay? Remember, I said it too. Ooh, I got goosebumps just now. I got chills. Anyways, she wanted to play like she forgot. Right? I'm like, no, you ain't forget. You feel like because you my mother, you supposed to just get a lip gloss. And that's the problem in your narcissistic brain. You didn't support me to start it. You didn't support any of my dreams, anything of the sort. So why do you feel obligated to the reward? Y'all see how I worded that, Divine Being? Some people feel obligated to the reward because they are your family. Nip it in the butt, Divine Being. Nobody is obligated to your hard work other than Source, Higher Power, Creator, God, the Divine. Because when you sitting there crying in the room by yourself, who's with you? That's why my rich bestie is anything and everything. Because the minute I shed a tear, or the minute I started coughing, or the minute my back hurt, my rich bestie is showing up. My rich bestie be like, Do you need me to slap your back? Do you need me to do this to your back? My rich bestie see me cry, he's getting tissue. I don't hide anything from my rich bestie. We need to start, excuse me, I'm not telling anybody what to do. What I chose to do is not lie to my child, or not let my child feel like he can't express, because he's a boy at the same time. And there's a lot of issues that we're doing with the males being raised. Like, a lot of men are like toxic in their elder years because they weren't allowed to express in their younger years, because their mother was so tainted by whatever relationship that didn't work out the way that she wanted it to. Divine being, whoever I'm speaking to, it must be somebody focused on generational wealth. And I'm here to remind you, you will get it. Because where you are right now, and where you pulling yourself out of, and how you're taking yourself out of that with kids, you deserve a medal. You deserve a trophy, divine being. I'm telling you, I got goosebumps. Whoever I'm talking to right now, I got goosebumps through the roof. And I'm here to remind you that when you are at your stardom, when you sitting there with your luxury car, when you're driving your luxury car, when you sitting in your luxury home, and when you're sitting in your luxury clothes, and your fridge is filled with food, and your kids are filled with clothes, shoes, what you want, the bags, wigs, sneakers. You know what a material abundance is? The divine equips that. The divine. And the divine is going to say, you remember when you was crying in the room by yourself? I got goosebumps. I hear the tears coming out of me. You remember when you was in the room crying by yourself? Thinking that you wouldn't get out of this? And I told you to hold on, baby. Hold on. Hold on. There's something that you can't see right now, but I gotta take care of it. So just hold on for me real quick. That's the divine. The divine asks you to hold on. The divine asks you for patience. The divine. And you gave the divine the patience. You gave the divine the healing. And as the divine blesses you, and as your cups run over, you will not forget where you cried. You will not forget how many times you closed that bathroom door by yourself, divine being. You know why you won't forget it? Because it helped you create your story. It helped you create your journey. Right? It helped you fulfill your purpose. It helped you fulfill your purpose, divine being. Did it not? Did it not help you find yourself out of these places? Wow. Interesting. Pat yourself on the back, okay? Kiss yourself on the wrist. You deserve it. And remember, you are divinely loved. You are divinely cared for. And you are divinely protected. Whoever I'm speaking to, I'm giving you a hug right now. Because, child, I remember when I needed a hug and I'm fucking, excuse my French. I remember when I needed this is YouTube. You can curse on YouTube. Sorry. Anyway. Not that I want to curse anyway, because I don't have any thing against cursing. I just feel like it depends on the energy valve or whatever, like whatever comes out of me for that day or that moment. Like just now, like niggas was not with you crying, like divine being. I'm telling you, the way the Lord is blessing y'all right now, the way y'all cups are running over, people was not with you shooting in the gym. Please do not forget that. They was not with you shooting in the gym. Do not forget it. Okay? Don't forget it. Let me get the angel card down. Woo! Messages from my divine being. What do they need to know right now? Ooh, that's too many. Divine being, drop that business idea. Like that's sitting on my chest. Don't let the fact that the person dropped the same thing and then make it seem like you looking like a copycat. Don't worry. Just keep doing what you're doing. The divine got your back. And that should show you why people like that never prosper. Gratitude. I am grateful for many things in my life that bring me joy and comfort. The angels want you to remember, if you just pause and think for a moment, you might just recognize that you have so much to be thankful for, no matter how small these positive things might seem. Messages from my divine being spirit. There's a lot of alchemy around here. There's a lot of alchemy. Knight of Wands, Ten of Discs, and the Prince of Wands. There's a lot of alchemy here. And I feel like it's coming in real fast. Pay attention to the next 5 days, divine beings. Please pay attention. Make sure you're not putting out no negative energy. Only positive energy. Don't put out any negative energy. I'm not telling you guys that you can't call your friend or whoever you have in your corner to express yourself. Please express yourself. It's important not to bottle things up and have a non-biased opinion. If you don't have anybody to talk to, please, please, please book a reading, send me an email. Call, I think it's 988 or something. Call that hotline, because your peace is important. Truly, truly important. True confirmation. Because this Ten of Discs is material wealth here for you. Like material abundance. Something that you actually deserve. But I feel like that's why I got the gratitude angel card too. Like once you get blessings, always get the wisdom to manage it. Having the wisdom to manage it is truly important. Let me get some closing messages for my divine being spirit, so I'm gonna close it on there. What I told y'all. Four Pentacles, don't hold on too tightly, but remember savings are more important too. Financial stability, security, conservatism, control, possession, like and the death card. So the end of poverty is here for you, divine being. The end of poverty is here. Because you also got the World card at the bottom of the deck. The Five of Wands, that's all the fake friends and all the people that was trying to challenge you with Wands. They wanted you to hit rock bottom. Like they wanted you in your Ten of Swords energy. They wanted you to feel like the world was never on your side. But you stayed vetted. Like you focused on your intuition. You spoke to the moon. They wanted you in poverty. Poverty is over now because you're the star. You were born to be a star. That's why you have abundance. Like Your cup runneth over. You are the alchemist, not them. Your manifestations are here. The best way to protect your future is to create it with love and a reconciliation. Somebody's coming to apologize, but you also got a divine counterpart coming in, and some of you deserve that. A lot, okay? I just saw the Chariot and the Emperor card. I literally just read the back of the deck for y'all. and that's how you know Spirit be working, because everything was in divine order. Alright, divine beings, I'm going to close it out here. I hope I can come back later and talk to you guys. I love talking to you guys. I just love the fact that I'm helping somebody like pick themselves up and not feel like they're alone in the world. Because you're not. You were never alone. You had your spirit team the whole time. You were just brainwashed to believe something that was never true. And now they can no longer brainwash you because you met Queendom Divinity. Woo! I love y'all. Trust me, I do. I really do. Even the ones that don't subscribe. Even the ones that don't like. I love y'all too. As long as the message is heard. And as long as the guidance is revealed. And I know what I'm about to say. I know the motto. You got this. And you matter. You got this. And you matter. Maybe I should start singing again. Dang, I used to sing a long time ago, like McDonald's Gospel Fest type days. Like, I was a soprano, then I was an alto, then I was a soprano again. And I think at that point, that's when I started realizing my mother was doing juju on me, because one day I went to go sing. I don't know where this is coming from, y'all, but I'm going to just tell y'all anyway. One day I went to go sing for an event, and my voice was mad cracky. Like, you would have thought I had lemon juice or something. And then from then, my voice had been shot. Like, I kid you not. Like, I remember Amazing Grace left every voice. You couldn't tell me I could not sing. You couldn't tell me I couldn't sing, and you couldn't tell me I couldn't rap. Literally, you couldn't tell me. I had books of raps back in the day, and I used to tell them about themselves, okay? Whoever that's significant for, go to the studio and let it all out, okay? Let it all out in the studio. I want 10 songs, okay, Divine Being? I want 10 songs of you expressing yourself and get it all out in the music. Because the best music is authentic music, is raw music. I'm telling you, Nikki about to drop. Nikki about to drop some shit. Nikki about to drop some shit. Okay, so be prepared. Because whatever Nicki Minaj about to drop is going to be some shit. Alright, Divine Beings. I got to go for real. I think this is my longest time here with y'all too. And I'm so happy for that. This is what I love. I love being here with y'all. Trust and believe. Because you got this. You matter. Y'all gonna say it with me? I got this. And I matter. Okay, Divine Being? You got this. And you matter.